All right, this is part 7 of our relationship series. This is the World Class Happiness channel, and I'm Dominic. We've been looking at my book, World Class Happiness, and there is a chapter in there called Partnerships and Marriage. So we're obviously talking about long-term relationships generally, and what we're doing in this series on the channel is going through the different elements that make up a long and happy relationship, things that you can do to make it better, basically. All right, so we've done 6 different videos already. This is number 7, and what we're talking about in this particular video is making an effort within the relationship. Okay, so quite often what happens is we start off, if you've had a long-term relationship that's broken down, or you're still in a long-term relationship and it's going well, think about how you were at the beginning of the relationship. Okay, generally what will happen is you'll do everything possible, you'll be on your best behavior, you'll do all the little things that kind of will make your partner happy. You know, you'll bring them breakfast in bed, you'll make them little, your cups of tea, you'll bring them flowers, you'll talk to them in a nice way, you won't get grumpy or moody, and you'll make an effort for each other in terms of what you dress in, the way you dress, and the way that you kind of present yourself and stuff like that. And what you find in general over time, that tends to start to go downhill a little bit, and obviously makes a little less effort, and quite often, so it could then lead to, let's say you put on a bit of weight. That's quite common in a relationship. Now, that's not the issue. It's not the fact, in my opinion, that's not the fact that people put on weight, because there are sometimes relationships where people, one or both of the pair, put on weight, and sometimes that relationship just continues and they're both as happy as ever. Okay, but there are times where people maybe put on weight during a relationship and then the relationship breaks down, and then that's brought up as one of the things that was the problem. Okay, now it's not the putting on weight in the sense that I used to think you're attractive, now I think you're ugly. I don't think that that's the issue. I think the issue is that it represents the fact that you're making less effort. Okay, now when you stop making less effort, you then feel less valued within the relationship, and then in turn generally what happens is then you make less effort and then they make less effort in return, and then it just spirals and goes downhill, spirals downwards. Okay, so this is the problem. Okay, now I'm not saying that you always have to be completely on your best behavior and you always have to be dressing up for one another. That's not what I'm saying. It's sometimes nice to dress down, and it's nice to kind of sit in your PJs and just chill out. It's nice to do that, but sometimes just making an effort for your partner, whether it be in the little gestures that you make, or the little offers of, it might be something as simple as making them a cup of tea or a sandwich or something like that, or helping them out with a job, or just telling them that they look nice or whatever. Just little things like that can go quite a long way to showing that you care still and you're making an effort. And I think that's what tends to go missing over time, is those little things that you were doing at the beginning stop happening, and then gradually that gets noticed, and the result is that then the other person makes less effort and it just goes down. So something to bear in mind, if you want your relationship to last long term, the key is really to act long term over a longer period, like you did in the first couple of weeks or couple of months or whatever, and maintain that type of behavior, and just show your partner that you appreciate the effort that they're making, okay, by making an effort yourself. So that's the message today. We'll be doing another video pretty soon, and I'll see you on another video.